today we're going to do a reading on money Yaya and this situation she got herself into. So allegedly she has stabbed one of young boy's baby mothers or a young woman who he been with. There's so much coming out in the blogs about this stabbing. However, whoever the young woman is, I pray she does pull through, since I have seen that she is in critical condition. And honestly, from what I gained from it is that he told her to leave the house and she came right back and she stabbed the young girl. And honestly, I do not feel bad for her. I pray she does go to prison. I pray she does reap what she sowed, because no man or nobody should let you get to that point where you cause harm to other people. Like, it's not that serious to me at all. So I pray she does reap what she sowed, and I pray the young woman does put through, whoever she is, because it's really a situation that could have been avoided. And to all the young ladies and men out there, if you see yourself in a toxic situation where you go into a dark place and losing your mind and just doing things that you shouldn't do, leave, please. Your self-worth comes first. Know your worth. Love yourself. Put yourself first and know that you deserve better. You do not have to put up with anything you do not have to tolerate. Okay? So that goes for everyone out there who's in toxic situations, or even those who can avoid it. When you see the red flags, please run. Do not sit there and think this is love and this person loves you, because if they truly love you, you wouldn't be doing the crazy things you do. So let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what's going on with her in this situation. Honestly, I do see where she is like overwhelmed by it and kind of worried about what the outcome will be. However, I don't really feel like she's taking this situation serious. Honestly, I really do pick up that she may have a mental problem as well. Honestly, I really do. But I don't feel like she's taking this situation as serious. Like, she is thinking about her family, but I honestly feel like she still is hoping that something works out between her and young boy. I really do. And that's honestly sad for me to pick up, to say she just did this to a young lady. Yeah, I am picking up that it was conflict between her and this young woman about the relationship between her and young boy, and there was chaos and it was a fight that came. I feel like she initiated the fight with this young lady, and I do see young boy in between the situation. So it looks like he did. It was all three of them involved. So Yaya did initiate the fight between this young lady and young boy. I'm picking up that she initiated the fight. And she did force herself to come over there. I don't see where he invited her over. Is one of these young ladies pregnant? Is the I'm not sure if the young lady she did this to is pregnant, or someone of his baby mother's. I'm not sure who the young lady is, but I am seeing a child involved, or this woman possibly is pregnant. But I am picking up a pregnancy with someone here. But yeah, she's not taking this situation serious. She's not. I don't feel like she's taking it as serious as she thinks. I honestly think she feels like, I am picking up like she's think it's a slap on the wrist. That's what happened when you have a lot of money. You think everything is all good. That's why I feel like she's not taking it as serious. She thinks that she has money, it'll blow over and she'll be, done. And it's a slap on the wrist. But baby girl, I hope you go to jail, because you know better. Yeah, she is like, her mind is still on young boy. Her mind is still in a relationship. Like, so this girl mind is not right. Like, she hoping to be a family with him. She hoping to be together with him. She's just, that's all that's on her mind, is her relationship with him. And honestly, she does. I don't feel like she regrets the situation. Yeah, her mind was basically clouded. She had poor judgment in this predicament. Like, she started the fight. I'm seeing where she started. The young lady did not start it. I'm seeing where Yaya started this fight, and that she initiated it. She came in with the anger. She came in honestly wanted to cause harm. Honestly, that's what it feels like it went to. Poor decision. And honestly, I don't see where him and Yaya was actually in a relationship. So I don't know what the what other people are saying. I don't see where the relationship was actually like they was together, actually agreed to be together. I'm just seeing where they were, you know, a situationship, but I don't see where it was an actual relationship. So he was doing his own thing. So he is single, is what I'm picking up on. I don't see where he's in a relationship with anyone. So I don't know why I'm seeing a blog say she was in a relationship with him, but I don't see where she was actually in a relationship with him. I don't I don't see it. I feel like she took it more than what it is, and honestly, there was confusion there. Like, he led her on. Honestly, let's be real, he did let her on. Let's be real on that. He led her on, but however, the choices she made, that's on her own. Never let a man take you to the point where you lose your mind. And mentally, she's not okay. She's not okay mentally. Honestly, I hope she gets evaluated for maybe a mental disorder or something, because I don't feel like she's there completely. Yeah, she is worrying about jail time, but at the same time, I don't feel like she's taking it serious. Cause I honestly picking up where she think this money, like money, will get her out of this, but I don't see where it will. She definitely will suffer the consequences that come with this. Yeah, it's like she is worrying about the outcome in in other situation where it will lead to, but at the same time, I feel like she picking like where her, she would get a slap on the wrist and it won't be too serious, and that's what I'm picking up on. But let's see how this young lady, like, let's not honestly, I want to see how this young lady is doing. That's one of my concerns. Mm. Why I keep picking up a child? I keep picking up a child. Like, I'm not sure if this woman have a child with him or this woman is pregnant, but I keep seeing a child with this woman. Honestly, I'm seeing where it may be tough for this situation. Honestly, with this woman and the condition she's in, I'm seeing where she will have some difficulties. Mm, I honestly do pray that I'm seeing different. I honestly pray that something changes with that. It looks like she's going to have difficulties recovering. How does young boy feel? Honestly, he's done with her. He thinks she's crazy. She lost her mind. He feel like she went overboard and something is mentally wrong with her. I am picking up. He feels that she's dysfunctional and delusional. and problematic. Why you was seeing this earlier, sir? It's like he tried with her, but he been wanted out of this situation. I'm seeing where he been wanted out 3 months ago. Yeah, he's done. He don't want to deal with her. He don't want to be associated with her. He feels as though she's very problematic. She's dysfunctional. She's delusional, and he don't want anything to do with her. He don't want to be attached to her. Nothing. He been one out 3 months ago. He feel as though that's the end with him or her. He's done. And honestly, I told you guys on my last video they were not gonna last. I wonder how her father, her parent, and her mother feel. Honestly, I feel like she's going to get released if she haven't been released already. I feel like she's going to be released. Honestly, money is involved. I feel like they use their money a lot. Oh my God. But I feel like she's going to be released. I don't feel like they're going to come out and say anything right away off bat, but I feel like she's going to be released. They're going to help her get out, or whoever else is involved. I'm seeing where they're going to help her get out of this situation. Like, I feel like she may have already made bail, or she will make bail, because I'm seeing where they're going to go ahead and just bail her out. And they are going to try to get a lawyer to help get her out of this situation. And they're going to sit down and have a talk with her, which they should have been done, because y'all honestly failed her for her to be doing all this. But whatever. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and get her out. Yep. They're not going to automatically say anything right away. He's going to go ahead and bail her out. I feel like she's already out. They're going to speak on getting a lawyer and trying to get her out of this situation. They're trying to find ways to get her out of this predicament and the situation she's in. If she hasn't made bail yet, I'm feeling she's going to make bail. But her parents is just trying to help her get out of this situation, finding ways to get her out of this situation. Y'all, her parents really failed her. Really failed her. Let me see how Floyd Mayweather feel. He's going to continue to support his daughter, Floyd Mayweather. He's going to continue to support her. But he just feel like it feel like he didn't really care for her to be in that situation with young boy. He didn't want her in it in any way to begin with. But he's going to continue to protect his daughter. Honestly, he may not say anything in the blogs about it right away. He's being very protective and defensive, and I feel like he also has sat down and spoke to her about the situation. She didn't listen. He's very disappointed in her. Yeah, he's disappointed in her. He feel like he failed. Yes, you did fail, sir. Yeah, he was very disappointed by the news, and he feel like he failed her. He's very disappointed in himself. He's disappointed in her. He feel like he could have done more, which yes, you could have. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's dating someone currently, but this could be her mother. But they're going to continue to stand by her. They're going to support her, try to get things lined up for her so she wouldn't. They're trying to make her not do time behind this. And they're trying to fight this battle this situation she's in. But he's extremely disappointed in her and also himself. He feel like he could have done more ways he could have avoided. Like he did, I'm seeing where he did had to sit down with her and talk to her, but it wasn't enough. Let's see how her mother feel individually. She's hoping that her daughter can avoid jail time. Her mother didn't do not. I feel like her mother did not like the situation. Like her mother already spoke on this guy, spoke on young boy and other women being around him. She already spoke to her about it, but they feel like that as if she feels since her daughter is grown, there wasn't nothing much she can say. So she was just in the background, just there looking, just watching, just trying to be a good mother, whatever. But it's like she don't really have nothing much to say. She's disappointed as well. She also picked. She feel like there's more to the story. She feel like someone is lying and being deceptive about it. She honestly hope the truth fully comes out. She feel like there's a different side of the story that's not being told. She feel like her daughter did not did all this. She feel like her daughter had been self. That's what they're gonna use. They're gonna use self defense. They're gonna use self defense. How you gonna use self defense? Yeah, she's praying for good news in regards to her daughter in this situation. She was praying for good news. They're trying to get a good lawyer to get her out of this situation. And she feel like the truth is not being fully told about the situation. She feel like her daughter may have been threatened and was misled or brought into a setup, whatever the case may be. I keep feeling like they're going to use self defense. They're going to use self defense. Yep, they're going to use self defense and they're going to use their money to try to get her out of this situation.